everyone! So for Spiegelmom Scraps this month, we are doing recycled projects. And I kind of had an idea in my head of what I wanted to do with this layout. So what I did was I cleaned my scrap desk. And when I was going through my scrap desk, I pulled the things that normally would get thrown away. And I set them with all of my other supplies. And I decided I was definitely going to use them. So there is a scrap of stripy paper there, and there is also a business card from scrapbookpal.com, which is the place that I buy most of my adhesives from, and actually I'm going to say all of my adhesives, and you can also get some other fun goodies there too, but I really tend to buy all of my adhesives there. And I'm going to be using some new products and some old products, and I'm also going to be using a lot of stamping. So if you have always wanted to know how you can get lots of stamping on a layout, this would be the time to subscribe and follow me, because I've decided for my 100 days project, I've never done this before, I've never done a 100 days project before, but I'm going to do it this time. And my idea is to do stamping. So 100 days of stamping, which means pretty much every process video from now until July is going to have some kind of stamping on it. So I've chosen a whole bunch of Altenew crisp dye inks. They are my favorite dye inks, and I love the mini cubes because they last forever. And I'm going to use my stamp platform, and I'm going to stamp my entire title for this layout. I'm using a bunch of different stamps. I'm going to try to list them all out for you. I am using an alphabet stamp from Ellie's Studio, and that's this one. I'm using my Artist Gather alphabet stamps. I am using the alphabet stamps from American Crafts that came in Paige Evans' Pick Me Up collection. And I'm using these marker alphabet stamps, which are from Futurecraft. I'm making a really big title. So yeah, I also have for this layout lots of fun goodies from a brand new company called Pattern Happy. I am going to use the Geofetti 6x6 paper pad on this layout, and then I also have some embellishment clusters that I created off camera for one of my 100 days of stamping, and I used a heart stamp from them, and I embossed it and used it to make these fun little heart embellishment clusters, which you'll see soon. So these are my Artist Gather stamps, and I'm just going to do the last little bit of stamping onto my photo. My title, I definitely got some help from the girls over in the Scrapbook Like a Superhero Facebook group. I posted a picture of those puffy coffee cups in this photo because I knew I was going to use them on a layout. And Shamel is doing a challenge in April for 30 days of random embellishments, which I think is really fun. So I'm playing along as much as I can with that too. And so what I'm doing now is I'm just kind of deciding how I want these stamps to go. If you are interested in any of the colors of inks that I used, you can leave me a comment below. They are all Altenew crisp dye inks in all different colors. So the bottom here is going to be these stamps, more stamping. These stamps are from Shamel. 1 year in her Facebook group, she did a thing where we all designed a stamp set during National Scrapbook Day. And then she actually had the stamps manufactured and you could buy them. And they're really nice stamps. So I don't believe you can get them. I don't think they're available anywhere anymore, but they were really fun. So I'm going to get those out and use them because they have a whole bunch of phrases that I thought would be so very perfect for this particular set of photos. So there's a lot of stamping on this layout. I am going to use one set of Spiegelmom Scraps sequins today, and those are the Spring Sonnet set, and it is my favorite set of sequins. If you guys need like a gorgeous set of like blues and greens with a little pink and a little yellow and just beautiful sequin mix, definitely check out the Spring Sonnet sequin mix because it is lovely. I think I've used it on like the last 2 or 3 of my different layouts that I've done, because I just think it's just beautiful. It's really, really pretty. And it has just lots and lots of fun colors in it. So I'm sorry for my head. There will be a lot of headshots over the next 100 days because I'm not quite sure how to set stuff up so that I can, really get in there and stamp without getting my head in the way. So at least my hair's brushed right. Okay. So I'm going to wipe every time I was stamping. So between these stamps, this whole layout took me about 1 hour and 15 minutes, and 90% of that was stamping because I insist on cleaning my stamps and putting them completely back away before I stamp the next thing. So this was kind of a time-consuming process, but I'm fine with it, and I love stamping, and I really want to embrace stamping on my layouts. So I have that piece of scrap paper and that business card kind of layered up behind my photo, and so to balance out all of that stamping and all of the designs from one side, I want to go over to the other side and create a little embellishment cluster there too. I also decided that I really want to add some circles to some different spots around this layout just for the fun kind of whimsical look. So the photo is of my niece, in case you're wondering, and my brother sent it to me. It was so cute. I had to do it. I had to scrapbook it because she's so funny. And this is one of the piece patterns. So all of the pattern paper on this page is from this Pattern Happy 6x6 pad, which is called Geofetti. And they are a brand new company. They have lots of really bright, fun patterns, and they have some really nice stamp sets. So if you haven't heard of them, you can hop onto Facebook or Google and check out their website and they have the best Instagram account. They have lots of fun photos on their Instagram, so that would be a good place to check it out. And so yeah, I am just going to go through and decide where I want everything before I commit to it and kind of put it down on the page. I really wanted to pull in some of the different colors with some of the with some circle punches, and I do kind of a different or unusual type of embellishing to this layout. So instead of doing the normal kind of triangle with 3 embellishment clusters, I decided to do more of a diamond shaped triangle cluster so that you have a diamond that kind of goes all through my page, and that helps to draw your eye since that title is like so nice and large and stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and adhere everything down. I found that little wood veneer with the coffee cup, that is from Colorcast Designs. They have really, really nice, I know they have acrylic, and their acrylic is gorgeous too, but I love their wood veneers because they're self-sticky, and they're really thin, and they're really thin, which is really, really nice for things like traveler's notebooks, but I really just think that they have the cutest little wood veneers. So that's a wood veneer from their shop. It has a coffee cup on it, and I thought it added a little bit more texture and just something else to this layout. So I included it into my cluster there by my niece's face. And then I also am using these puffy cups from wow, tongue twister. Freckled Fawn. They're puffy drink cups, and I bought 2 packages of them because I think they're my most favorite puffy stickers ever. So cute. And you can see here where I have those embellishment clusters that I created and had sitting on my desk, and I created those using the Spring Sonnet sequins and the stamps, the heart stamps, and I did some embossing with some embossing powder, which was also Altenew embossing powder because it's all I use. So I'm just going to add a couple more little bits and pieces from my clusters here. I wanted to add just a couple more little circles to kind of pull in that bottom piece of paper. And now I'm going to grab these gorgeous Spring Sonnet sequins, and I'm going to sprinkle them all the way around the page to all different areas using my Zotz Bling adhesive. These have so what's in this sequin mix? there are navy blue flowers and navy blue faceted sequins. There's light blue flatbacks, which are the flax sequins. There are pink and like iridescent colored, those little the tiny little cup flowers. And then there's these ones that are bigger, and they're like the larger flower sequins. This is like my favorite. I really, really love this sequin mix. It's so gorgeous. So I'm just sprinkling them all the way around to pull in those embellishment clusters I had pre-made. And that is going to complete this layout. The last thing that I wanted to leave into this video, because I wanted to show you this. So 2 of my stamped words there that I had created were a little smudgy. I'm not quite sure, probably just user error, but I decided to go in with a jelly roll pen these are the middle, so they have fine points, and then they have bold, and then they have a middle size tip that's like a medium, and so I decided to try those because my Uniball Signo white pens haven't been working, and I had the jelly roll pens, but I had it in the fine tip, and those, white pens are so hard. But I bought some of these. These are the medium tip, and this is the first time I've used them, and I was pretty excited. They seem to work really well. So don't go out and buy them, please. Wait and see how it works in like a couple weeks. So that's going to pretty much complete this layout. I thought about another coffee cup, but I decided to leave it just like that. So here are some close-ups, and don't forget you can always use my code Sara15 to save 15% on your order. And there's those gorgeous stamps. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you again soon for more stamping and sequins. Bye!